Sorry about those slight tech issues here. We are still good to go. So, Broken Hyperlink, take it away with Sonic Game.
So, hello everyone. If you've seen me in 1.5 hours, you would have seen my PNG avatar. As you may see now, I am a book. It's one of my quirks of being a speedrunner of weird Sonic games. I can just do this on whim. There's a reason why the book is there. It is because this is played on a Sega Pico, which is a laptop-like device, which is basically a Genesis. They take some gunk out from the Genesis, add a couple of extra things, like a touchpad. Well, technically two, I guess. Easiest way to explain it, just look up what a Sega Pico is. But the cartridge has a book in it. You plug the cartridge in, you open up the book, and you touch things on the pages, and that's how you get to your activities. Very cool. It works surprisingly well. Obviously this is an emulator, so it works even better, but the technology did work surprisingly well at the time, for 1996, but other than that, we will get started here, once this finishes playing. Come on. There we go. Okay, so, as you can see, this is the touchpad. On the emulator I'm playing as, I'm playing this on the main window. There is another window, but it's hard programmed to be tiny. And I don't want to play on a tiny window, so we make it easy. I'm playing on a big massive screen. We're going to pick Amy because Amy does not get enough representation. So we will start then in 3, 2, 1, go. So I immediately skip the first thing and make sure I am on page 1, because if I'm on page 0, Amy will just tell you to switch to the next page. And our first game here is going to be hoops, where we have to throw basketballs into these anthropomorphic basketball hoops. I don't want to think about it, to be honest. Next, we're going on to car race. I can do this one-handed. It's just spamming the big red button. So as you can see here, and you might have been able to hear, very easy. Love that game. Very fun. Next we have Skee Ball. As you can imagine, these all happen very fast, because it's basically a minigame collection, which is kind of the thing with a lot of edutainment games. It's either minigame collection or actual entertainment. Take your pick. I guess this teaches you how things. I don't know. But we're going here. We specifically want to get that 30 because the track doesn't end in 50s, which is weird, so I get a 30 just because it's a bit faster, and then I start spam to get the 50 afterwards. So that's that one. And last we have Tree Climb, which we have our little monkeys, coconuts. And this is another spammy type one, so you might hear me spam the button. And you know what? I'm probably only gonna go to 15. I don't need more than 15. Because believe me, the AI typically only goes to 13 or 14. So we could just sit here.
Excuse me.
We could just chill. But yeah, the Pico has your 4 directional buttons, a big fat red button, and then your pen, which acts as your cursor. So that is page 1 done. We're going to go on to page 2 and do my favourite game, Robotnik Bob. Well, it's just whack-a-mole. And there's no consequences. We can just head away to our heart's content. Our heart's content, even. So if we have messages, now would be a good time to do so.
Well, absolutely. Again, I do want to just inform everybody that we do have a bid war that will be closing at the end of this run. It is for the category choice for the Sonic Adventure DX race, which will be coming up next. Tail's Story is still currently in the lead at $27, but Amy's Story is right behind at $17.50. You can make the difference, and you can make that change here if you want to see Amy's Story being run for Sonic Adventure DX. Just use !donate in the chat.
So as you probably seen there, I stopped at 21. That's the minimum point you need to get the max score, so I don't bother continuing to spam. It's a good stress reliever, but you know, trying to be thinking, oh, am I going to get that? I do. This game always terrifies me because we are asking for good physics in basically a Genesis game, which it can be a lot to ask for at times. So I don't go for sun ones because, like I said, the physics don't always work. I have to be very careful with who I pick up. But we have a family though of, you know, different toys, so we're going to now go on to Flag. This one also terrifies me just because Eggman has 2 animations, I guess 3. He just switches between them so fast and it just scares me. I don't know why. I guess because it's such a simplistic game and I'm not allowed to mess up at all during this. Because like the category states, it's max score. So if I mess up once, I have to restart this. Oh, the mix-up. Oh! Eggman, chill, please. And there we go, thank God. And that's page 2 done. Now we go on to page 3. And we do egg switch. Egg switch is one of the easiest ones. It's just follow the little flicky. So I'm going to keep my mouse moving because of the way this emulator works. If I leave it for too long, it goes to the bottom corner and then I lose my positioning. And after a couple seconds, I will start spamming just so I can try and get the flicky released on the earliest frame. Eggman has some interesting sprites during this game. For some reason, in this particular game and a few others, he is very red. I don't know why. I don't know if he's holding his breath, if he's scared because I'm winning all his mini games. Yeah, also this Gameworld is, I think, ran by Eggman. I don't know why he's being so kind and generous. Maybe he's trying to mold the minds of the future. I don't know if he's sweating. Maybe all that tech in the background, you know, things are starting to heat up. Who knows? It's a little quirk of the game. Well, for some reason this is a very red Eggman. Oh, as you see there, the mouse moved, so I believe this is the last round of egg switch. So, there we go, yep. And the flicky is free. Now, coming up to my least favourite sections. Concentration is that poker game you see everywhere. And it is pure RNG. I do have some of the layouts, but not all of them. And I've already lost 1 life. I can lose 1 and it's perfectly fine. Oh, I have to restart. So I can make 1 mistake, but I can't make 2, because then I won't get max score. And this is the issue with concentration. It's so... Oh, okay, that is good. Okay, yep, so... This will be a completely perfect pattern until I get to the final core. And this is pure 50-50 every single time. I don't know where everything is. And perfect, we get it. Second try. Love to see it. It's one of them that you can lose a lot of time on. But thankfully, it was only second attempt, so... Next one versus Stock Robotnik, another one you can lose a lot of time on because this moves so fast. And what I want to do is, obviously, as you've just seen, I landed on Eggman, he throws a rain at me. If I land on Sonic, I throw a rain at Eggman. He starts at 5, I start at 10, maybe? And during practice, I did lose one. And another time I went down to 1 and 1, so let's hope that doesn't happen. So if I land on a ring, I get an extra hit point. Oh, this isn't looking... it's fine, it's only a couple hits. I find this so hard to time, because I have to move my mouse in between each point. I don't think that's it, is it? Oh, it is. So I need to get 3 more hits in Eggman. He cannot... Oh, Robotnik, I guess I should be saying in this. Actually, this is the first game to reference him both as Robotnik and Eggman, which is really interesting. So for all my European friends out there, this game didn't come out in Europe. I don't think the Pico at all came out in Europe, which is unfortunate for me. If I was to ever want this game in person, I would have to work out a pretty penny. But there's some. Oh yeah, question mark is completely random. Oh, hold on. Bye, Eggman. So now we're on to the last page. Yes, the Japanese release of this game had a lot more gambling in it, but when the game came over to America, whoever was decided, oh, let's not teach our kids gambling, so they took out all the gambling on the last 2 pages. Wow, this is quick, okay. And replaced it with like a colouring book, which is always funny. This is a fast diamond maze, okay. So as you can probably figure out, I'm going where all the emeralds are, and this is going to be time. It's very quick. I was not expecting diamond maze to be that quick.
Jeez.
Thank you. That is just over 30 seconds off of my world record, which for a marathon, pretty damn good if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I'd say 30 seconds off of any world record is really good regardless of the run length. This is fantastic. That was a lot of fun. I think I'd heard about the Sega Pico once. So it's really neat to see somebody pick up a game and bring it in. Thank you so much for that, Broken Hyperlink.
Yeah, there's one other game which I think people typically talk more about, being Tales on the Music Maker is the other game, I believe. Here are our credits in. Wait a minute. We're gonna get our favorite guy. Unless we've already passed him. Maybe I was talking too much. There he is. We've got Cookie. They could try and rat upon that as much as they want. We all know true in our hearts. But
we all know.
Yeah. So yeah, the Pico's just a really interesting console, and the fact that it worked so well is amazing. If you do want to run this game, it's very short if my time doesn't say enough. It's very easy. There are a couple of RNG things, but you just roll with the punches with them. If you do want to run it, there is a SRC page that has links to... I think it has links to the emulator. If not, I'm playing on the Pico Drive version 1.45a that came out in the late 2000s, so this had been figured out for ages, because like I said, it's basically a diet Genesis, and everyone at this point knows how a Genesis works. And the game, you know, easy to find and everything, so... I think now also RetroArch now supports it as well, but I haven't tried it out myself. So those are the only 2 emulators that play this game, and any other Pico games. But yeah, if you want to find me, I'm on twitch.tv/brokenhyperlink. Same on Twitter, I go by brokenhyperlink, and on everything else, for my speedrun stuff specifically, I go by brokenhyperlink_SRC. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, I just want to thank Classic Sonic Speedrun community for putting up with my nonsense, because this is more on the quirky side. Club 601, I actually found this game from Hodge because he was going through the Encyclopedia, I believe, and I seen that, and I'm just like, huh, that's a game I've never heard before. I'm going to look it up and speedrun it. That's how this started. Club 601, great little place to hang out. Also, you know, the SRC, Sonic Mods, who helped get the emulator board up, along with Pete Dorr, who is the only other person to have ran this game and played it on actual hardware, which is crazy to actually think about, that someone did play it and speedrun it. All my friends and everything, my boyfriend, who I know is watching, hello, I know you're there. And yeah, thank you to Prevent-A-Thon for having me on as well. Yeah, that's it. I'll throw it back over to you, Joker.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Broken Hyper.